Brad Keselowski survived the last lap tangle with Carl Edwards to win Sunday's NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Aaron's 499 at Talladega Superspeedway. Keselowski and Edwards were in a neck-and-neck duel with the checkered flag when they made contact. Edwards' car was sent flying through the air after getting rammed by Ryan Newman and crashed hard into the front stretch retaining fence before finally coming to a halt on the infield apron. With more cars sliding all over the track behind him, Keselowski was the winner of the race in only his 5th Sprint Cup Series start. The Michigan driver became the 10th driver to score his first career Cup win at Talladega, and he celebrated with a spirited burnout in his number 09 Chevrolet.
You don't know. I mean, you just don't know. Talladega is such a crapshoot, and you can't expect anything. You can't expect to win. You can't expect not to win. And I knew that I had to get locked in with somebody's rear bumper if I was going to run up to the front. And even then, you don't know if it's going to work out. But I think Ryan was doing the same thing he did yesterday in the nationwide race where he wasn't running wide open. He was just trying to hold Dale back there. And he broke their momentum for about a lap or two. And by the time they saw me coming, it was too late. Carl and I were coming, and we were coming with a full head of steam, and there was no stopping us. So I'm sure he probably regrets that now, but I certainly don't. The 60 car and I got together, and we were going. And he had a good car, I had a good car, and I guess my Chevy was a little better. But we made a run on him there, and I made him move up high, hoping that he would block high. He did. As his momentum was still carrying him to the right, I came across him to the left, knowing that he would not be able to maneuver as fast. And I got under him barely, but enough to have position on him. And it was up to him on whether he wanted to run me down or not, and he did. And I was not going to allow myself to be in that same spot as Reagan Smith was last year here. And I just held my ground.
Keselowski was driving a car owned by longtime NASCAR participant James Finch.
And this win is the best thing that ever happened to me. I'd really like to dedicate this race to Neil Bonnett's family. You know, Neil died in my car in '94 trying to do what we did today, and I'd really, like to dedicate that to them and everybody that helped me throughout the years.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., who owns Keselowski's nationwide ride, finished second after leading 7 times for 20 laps.
I was just glad to get a good finish. I was concentrating on trying to win. What could I do? What should I do? Where should I be? But I didn't want to screw myself out of a good finish if that's all I was going to be dealt. And I got lucky and came home with some points.
After leading laps 178 through 186 of the 188-lap race, Newman was able to bring his battered number 39 Chevrolet home to a third-place finish.
Junior was very honorable and stuck to his word and pushed me on that last restart, and really didn't expect the 09 and 99 to come the way they did. I was wide open, and Junior was pushing me pretty much all around the racetrack. But congratulations to Brad on his first win. It's a tough way to earn one that way, but he's staying in the victory lane, and just a good, solid finish. When I saw Carl flying up in front of me, I thought he was actually going to spin down to the bottom, and then the back of the car caught air. And we've seen that 2 times this weekend, 16 and now the 99. So maybe we need to look at some things to keep the cars back down on the ground.
Edwards, who wound up 24th, was miraculously uninjured in the spectacular crash and actually ran across the finish line on foot after climbing from his battered car to the wild cheers of the jammed grandstands. Today also included several other multi-car crashes and 2 versions of the dreaded Big One. The first came on lap 7. The accident took place in turn 3 when Matt Kenseth and Jeff Gordon got together while the field was racing 3 wide. When the dust had settled, 13 cars were involved, and it sent some to the garage, including 6-time Talladega winner Jeff Gordon and his teammate, last week's winner Mark Martin. The incident cost Gordon the series point lead, and he now trails Kurt Busch by 5 in the standings.